Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, moviepilot.com, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Beauty and the Beast. It is the latest attempt at Disney bringing one of their classic animated movies to live action format. It stars a lot of motherfuckers for real. Emma Watson, Dan Stevens, Ian McKellen, Ewan McGregor, Emma Thompson, Luke Evans, Josh Gad, and Kevin Kline. I'm Stanley Tucci. I know there's others. It is directed by Bill Condon, who most recently has directed Mr. Holmes. He's directed other movies such as the last two Twilight movies. There's a Candyman movie in there and Dreamgirls. If you want to get a shout out in my next review, which will either be Power Rangers, Life, or Chips, I want to see all three next weekend. Whichever one I decide to see first will be the first one I review. Stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. Everybody knows the Beauty and the Beast story, man. Do I really have to run down the story? Kevin Kline, Belle's father, is on a quest. He's heading towards the destination, gets lost, becomes a prisoner. She sacrifices herself, and the curse that is placed upon the beast is potentially maybe could be broken because there's there's a girl. Maybe she can break the spell. Yeah, but everybody knows this story, man. Like, need I go into it? Like, there's no reason to go into it, man. Like, it's a classic story and it's a classic animated movie, and it's almost 30 years old. Me myself, man, I've been selective as far as which Disney live action adaptations I've seen. I haven't seen Cinderella or Maleficent. I saw both Alice in Wonderlands. The first one is meh. The second one is tragically bad. I wanted to have a poster of the 1996 101 Dalmatians behind me, but as you see, that didn't come to fruition. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I feel like it's slept on. Like Disney did this animation to live action thing 20 years ago, and nobody brings up that 101 Dalmatians movie with Glenn Close because now it's popping. Like the Jungle Book was amazing, and this was too, man. I just first want to start like with the cast, man. This was perfectly cast. Emma Watson damn near is screen to like cartoon to live action translated Belle. No, like, unless you watch Legion or you are like a hardcore movie head, have seen The Guest and know about like cult underground underrated movies. Nobody knows who Dan Stevens is. Um, Ian McKellen and Ewan McGregor were perfect as Lumiere and Cogsworth. Like their chemistry was crazy. I thought Emma Thompson was dope as Mrs. Potts. And then Luke Evans, man, Luke Evans and Josh Gad have just as great a chemistry as Ewan McGregor and Ian McKellen, man. Um, there was some hubbub, some ruckus, some controversy, as the media likes to label it, a few weeks ago because Josh Gad's character is gay in this movie, and it's not a big deal, man. Who cares? He was gay, and like they didn't say he was gay, but he was gay in the cartoon, man. I watched it last night before I saw this one, and the way that all the dudes, shout out to my man the Nick Goodman on Twitter and Instagram, because we was talking about this on Twitter because he made a post. Why are all the dudes like so openly gay for Gaston? And that's just the way the characters are written, man. They just are, man. It's funny. And then there's that song that's in the pub or the bar or whatever France calls their bars when they no one this like Gaston and that like Gaston. Nobody does this and that like Gaston. That song, like yeah, it's gay as shit, but it's funny though. Like it's entertainment, man. Like who cares that the character is gay? It's not like he doing gay activities enough to warrant theaters in Alabama tripping about the character in the movie. Like, who cares? That's what I'm saying. And then like They did take, because the animation is like an hour and 10, 15, 20 minutes. This movie is just over 2 hours, so they had to extend some scenes. They gave some characters backstory, and it all worked, man. Like it would take me out of the movie as far as, okay, that's not in the original cartoon, but other, like, none of it's bad. It all works. It's cool. Like, it's a weird comparison, but I love that Rob Zombie gave Michael Myers a backstory, and I also like that the creators of this movie gave characters backstory, and they changed some things too. I won't go into what they changed as far as this happened in the animation, but they did this in the new one. But it's not a bad thing. It's funny. The songs still work. They made some new songs. There's nothing to complain about this movie, man. It's great. The Disney machine keeps on rolling, man. Of the Disney related releases this year, man, let's start with Beauty and the Beast, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't think Spider-Man Homecoming is technically Disney. I think Sony releases it, but Marvel has their hands all over it. Cars 3, Coco, Star Wars Episode 8. I'm sure there's some I'm forgetting. Like, this is the first domino in what is gonna make Disney a lot of money again this year. With all that being said, man, in my opinion, I will say that Beauty and the Beast is dope and a half. I wasn't I wasn't floored and blown away. I didn't leave the theater feeling like I did after Logan or Lego Batman or Split. Those are my 5 stars of the year so far. But this is a hair away. Once it comes on Blu-ray and I watch it, I may love it more. You seen Beauty and the Beast? What did you think of it? What's your favorite as far as, let's say, 101, 102 live action Dalmatians, um, 2010 Alice in Wonderland, Maleficent, Cinderella, Jungle Book, um, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Peach Dragon, Beauty and the Beast, all live action. Which one is your favorite? I am gonna go out and say Jungle Book from last year. That was too tight. I completely get why they want Jon Favreau to do Lion King, with Gambino as Simba. That's crazy, and with James Earl Jones coming back as Mufasa. If you want that shout outs, same one I've been doing the past couple weeks, man. Within 2 million, higher or lower. How much is Beauty and the Beast gonna make opening weekend? My predictions. I don't really have a set number. I have a window. It's a big ass window. I think it could do anywhere between like 120 to 180. It could exceed that, because I'm sure buzz was crazy for this movie. Tag me in your ticket stubs, no matter what you watching. Beauty and the Beast, The Belko Experiment, Kong Skull Island, Logan, Get Out. Tag me, man. It don't matter to social media either. I've posted reviews for Kong and Logan and Get Out lately. A movie talk on my favorite directors lately. A movie talk on the way, end of the month. I'm still mulling over what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm not going to share it yet. My top 3 of the quarter is coming. Next week, Power Rangers Life and Chips, like I said. The weekend, the last weekend, or the last weekend of March, The Boss Baby comes out. They showed a new trailer for that today. That looks hysterical. Find me where you find me, man. Like, subscribe, comment, share, man. Don't know where to find me, man. Watch the credits. Peace.